How to visualize data in Power BI. Before we get started with building visuals in Power BI, let's lay down some foundations. In order to create effective visuals, we need to answer questions such as, what story is your data trying to deliver? Since data is just a story told in numbers, who will you present your results to? Since the whole purpose of using data visualization is to make data communication more effective. How big is your data? As the size of your data will significantly affect the type of chart you will use. And what is your data type? Since several types of data eliminate some chart types. For instance, if you have continuous data, a bar chart might not be your best choice, so you might choose a line chart instead. To help you start thinking about when to use which visual, we can look at this chart. For instance, if we are looking at the relationship between two variables, we might consider a scatter chart, whereas for three variables, we might consider a bubble chart. Similarly, for comparison, distribution, and composition of variables, we could look into the other types of charts listed here. We will have this chart along with additional resources listed in the description below. Now that we have an understanding of how to select the most effective visuals, let's learn how to create visuals in Power BI. Prerequisites for visualizing your data in Power BI include having the Power BI desktop client installed, being connected to the Cisco AnyConnect admin VPN, and being connected to a data source. We have a video linked below to help you connect to an Azure SQL database called Rosie Replica, which is a near real-time read-only copy of the Rosie production data. Now that we are connected to Rosie Replica, let's create a table visual by clicking on the visual and then dragging and dropping the data fields into the values area, or by checking the boxes next to the field. We can see our visual taking effect on the left-hand side. We can also format our visual to change the design. For instance, we can change the style presets to one of these options. Let's select Condensed. We can change the font, color, cell elements, and then we can add in hyperlinks to our tables. Moving on to the General tab, we can add in a title for the visual, or create tooltips to make the visual more accessible. A few other popular visuals are slicers, which help report users filter the data, pie charts, bar charts, scatter plots, card visuals which are used to track KPIs for more advanced use cases, and you can also create your visuals using R or Python scripts. If there is a specific visual you are looking for, by clicking on these three dots, you can select Get More Visuals. It is a best practice to select visuals that are published by the Microsoft Corporation, as these are tested and verified. That's it. You now know how to create effective data visuals in Power BI. Next steps include publishing your report to the Power BI online service, setting up dataset settings such as gateway connections, data source credentials, scheduled refreshes, and sharing your report, all of which can be found in the Power BI toolbox.